Hello, how are you today?
I'm great.
Oh, what do you have in your hands?
A squirrel.
Who is that? Very, very beautiful.
Her name is
You
Fat
seem to have
Gus.
taken quite a liking for the squirrels, huh?
Yeah, I like squirrels.
What's the most fascinating thing about squirrels to you?
They look cute and they're kind of funny. That's probably the most obvious.
Do you think they're smart?
Yeah, they're also pretty smart.
I think out of all the animals that exist, squirrels have the most beautiful tail. Would you agree?
I think I would agree based on the furry tail. And her name is Fat Gus. Oh, by the way, her name is Fat Gus because we thought she was a boy, but then we found out, well, she's pregnant. Like, literally.
Oh.
She's like a real squirrel, and I bought an American gray squirrel on Amazon, and then I said, "Oh, this is Fat Gus."
I love that. That's beautiful. Do you know that that is how I named my first cat? So I adopted my first cat when she was like this. She was this tiny, this small. And I couldn't tell the gender. I didn't know whether it was a boy or a girl. So I called my cat Mister. So I called my cat Mister, and that was her name for like a couple of months until she turned 9 months, and she got pregnant, and I had to start calling her Madam because she was no longer Mister, right?
Yeah.
She was a Madam.
She was
so yes.
Female. She was not a male.
Yes. Yes. I learned that the hard way, but I learned it. All right. Well, good to see you again. I hope you had a nice weekend. I had a really good weekend. And now tell me, do you remember the last thing we read in our previous class? Can you remember?
We learned about Snape.
We learned about Snape. Yes, we did. And how many types of squirrels do you know? How many different varieties of squirrels are there?
Well, I didn't really learn about squirrels until I was about like a few weeks ago, and I totally found out that squirrels aren't like just mammals with hands and ears and looks kind of like hamsters, and I also learned some squirrels. I know red squirrels. I also know those kind of squirrels where they have like some fur on the tip of their ears, which is like that usually in cartoons. And they're pretty common to be seen in like videos and stuff. And I know that because I actually seen some of those types where they have the fur on the tip of their ears. And I think that's about all. I also know American gray squirrels.
Yes. Okay, very well. You know a lot. So tell me, since we're talking about animals, if we look at Snape, what animal could he be? What do you think?
I think we should take a look at what animals that have pretty much the same personality as him. And I'm pretty sure, to say the least, his personality is probably like cold, or can be like kind of like bitter. So I'm pretty sure he might be like probably like a black widow, or a very black, like extremely black, like this kind of black snake.
That was exactly what I was gonna say. Look at this.
Snake.
It's pretty much on the nose, so to speak. Okay, I like your short assessment. Very beautiful. So we recalled a little bit what we did in our last class regarding his looks and his personality. Now, let's open up our minds to something very, very important in the learning of this literature. So, the art of characterization. Subtle versus explicit. Now, have you ever heard about those two words? Are they familiar to you?
I only knew that like when my dad actually printed out the class thing. So that's when I looked at this. That was the first time I saw this word.
Okay, very good. So now I will basically try to break down these two words in a very, very simple way. Look at this. We have explicit, it's telling, and we have subtle, it's showing. Now we have some very good examples over here to tell you how to differentiate the two, because both of those are very important when talking about characters. And they are actually quite the opposite, you know, they contrast each other a little bit. Look at this, the example for explicit. He was a big, beefy man. So this is directly describing Vernon Dursley. However, look at this. You are here to learn the subtle science and exact art of potion making. So we have quite a little bit of differences here. I also have some other examples for you that I like more, so I will use that. What explicit is trying to tell us? Fast, clear, efficient. So this is actually when we talk about explicit. I will put it here. I will put it in the black because it's better. So look at this. The effect of explicit is trying to tell us this. Fast, clear, efficient, but less immersive because the reader doesn't do any interpretation. I will elaborate.
Yeah.
Now for subtle, yes, of course. You see, you really know this. I have some examples for subtle too. I think you will like this one more.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so let's pay attention to this. Let's read a little bit of this. Can you just read the examples, not the definition?
Okay. You are here to learn the subtle science of potion making. Snape implies only intelligent students will understand him. He shows arrogance without saying Snape is arrogant.
Okay, so this is what you're very good at, so I put it here. Now, tell me, can you tell what is the difference between explicit and subtle? What do you notice? How are they different?
So explicit is like it tells you directly about a character. Like, for example, Fat Gus loves walnuts. But if this example turned into like a subtle example, then it would be, oh my gosh, there's so much walnuts, said Fat Gus, and then that would literally show that Fat Gus loves walnuts, but in a different way, without saying Fat Gus loves walnuts.
I love that. Now, if we focus on two very important characters, Hagrid and Snape, can you tell me, would you say that Hagrid is a subtle character or like explicit character? And is Snape subtle or explicit? What do you think?
I think Hagrid and Snape are well, they're both kind of subtle, but like Hagrid just like shows his personality like more clear than Snape's, because Snape is like, he's kind of a hard to understand kind of man.
Perfect assessment. So for explicit, we would use Hagrid as an example, and for subtle, we would use Snape. Perfect contrast of the characters. I like that. Now, look at these beautiful colors over here. Do you like this?
Yeah, I like this.
Do you have a favorite color that's here on the page?
My favorite color is probably this purplish blue, because this one probably has more than just purple or just green or red or yellow or golden.
Yes, it's like a mix of few.
Yeah, it's a mix of the few.
Very good. Oh, thank you very much. All right, so when we look at these colors, they're actually mixing of something, a few different things. So let's learn what are they mixing. Let's analyze the DNA of the words we just learned. So if you look on the left side of the screen, you will see this. It's a prefix. You know prefixes, right?
Yeah, I know prefixes.
And if we look at the word, where are the prefixes located?
The prefixes are located, and I'm pretty sure is like about someone's feelings.
I'm talking about the positioning in the word. Are they at the beginning of the word or are they at the ending of the word?
Maybe like it might be in the middle where the story is, or it also might be in the end. It depends.
Okay, I will help you a little bit there. So look at this. This. Where is it in this word? Can you see it?
Oh, you mean that? Okay, so now
yes, I mean that. Very good. Okay, so it's the very in the very beginning of the word, and it's very important that it's there because it tells us what the word is. So again, we have, as we said, the mixture of two words, right?
Yep.
We have the prefix and the rest of the word.
And allusion.
What? Do you know what? Yes, we have some words here. Can you tell me, what do we know about this word?
We know that this word is like... so it's like a word that tells us about maybe you get maybe you make somebody think that you're wrong or something. Do you mean that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not quite, but yes, to an extent. I will give you something to grab from, okay?
Okay.
So, for example, Harry felt disillusioned when he realized fame didn't make life easier. That means that Harry had this illusion that fame will make his life easy and he will not have to take care of anything. He will just have to go through life easily. But disillusionment happens when that reality breaks the illusion.
Oh.
So his illusion broke. Now, we will look at this. Can you use this in a sentence? Do you think you can?
Maybe.
Okay, let's try.
Okay. Harry Potter feels disillusioned after he found out that there were still some good people in Slytherin. Or another example, like a more you can understand example, is Harry Potter felt disillusioned because he found out that Snape was a good guy and he accidentally treated him as a bad guy.
Perfect. Okay, I like that one. So if we have illusioned here, that means that we have some illusions, right? We have some thoughts that we are making up in our minds.
Yeah.
And this is the negative. So this is the contrast in this word over here. Of course, you gave me a really beautiful example, and here we have some word that you learned, right? It's disgruntled. Now, as you can see here, the meaning of this prefix is apart or not something. So good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm happy whenever you make a sudden realization. All right, now let's focus maybe on this word. Have you ever heard this word before?
No, not really.
Very well. So again, we have a prefix that means under or below. I will explain. This is a word, conscious. Do you know what this means?
Conscious is maybe you know what you're doing and maybe you're awake. But if you say unconscious, then it might mean that you just fainted.
Fainted, very good.
Or maybe it's you fell, or maybe you slept without a really sleepy purpose, and you're actually not really sleepy, but you just fell asleep instantly, usually because of falling from a high building or a high place, or it might be just literally because you're too scared, fainted or something.
Okay, very good. So subconscious, as you said, conscious is when we're aware, when we are awake. So that's our conscience. And look at the prefix, sub, under, below. For example, let's give some good examples about this. Harry subconsciously trusted Hagrid even before he knew why. That means that there is a part of our mind, of your mind, of my mind, that we can't really control. And our thoughts, they're processing stuff, they're thinking. So it's like a part of your mind that is asleep, but it's still working. Our conscience, we can't control. We think, I speak with you, we talk, we have a conversation. During that time, our subconscious is thinking. It's being aware, but we can't control that. So we subconsciously can feel things that we later on become aware of. Very good assessment. So it's like you said, it's like we're being asleep while we're awake, just in our mind. Very good. I like that. Okay, so I have a challenge for you. Let's create a sentence describing Malfoy or Draco Malfoy using this word. For example, can you start with maybe advanced conjunction? It could be although, even though, and I mean, and use the word that starts with this.
Even though people can easily see that he's disconnected to anyone that is really poor, he might not be as an easy character as you think.
Perfect. Very good, Ivanka. That was a very long and good sentence. I really like that. Okay, so yes, let's move on. Look at this. It's very dark atmosphere here. What do you think about this scene, about this atmosphere? How does it feel like when you look at this?
It feels like you're in a dungeon that is full of ghouls.
Why?
Because it looks dark and like literally this place looks like a dungeon.
And also we have a character here. We have two characters, but one character in particular.
We have
that is giving off some kind of energy.
Yeah, it's like Snape and Harry Potter.
Very good. Is there a contrast between between these two characters?
Oh, Harry Potter is like, well, you can say he's kind, but Snape is kind of like very icy. Like he never actually laughs or gets like seriously mad. He's always like poker face. But Harry Potter is like, sometimes he laughs because of a joke, sometimes he cries, and sometimes he gets mad, mostly because of his parents, because his parents died, and he knows that now.
Okay, perfect. So the difference is in their expressiveness, their expression. Very good. Let's take a short break and continue in the next class, okay?
Okay.
See you.
See you.